Hello there, Aries. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And this reading's for Aries for January of 2018. I actually can't believe it. Happy New Year's. Really, we made it through 2017. Well, there's a couple things I wanted to say before I start here, and that is the prayer class will be on sale till the end of this month, so any of you that want it, go take advantage of it now, while the getting's good, I guess, but it's discounted until the end of December, and hopefully these will be out before the end of December. But what I've done for us here is I pulled 4 cards for the reading. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for overall view of the month. We'll pull angel card at the end to hopefully bring everything together for us. And because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading. So all of us that watch this are now Aries, named Frankie, I guess, for the time of this reading. Now, I'd advise you to look at your moon sign and rising sign. You get a lot more information. If you know your time of birth, you'll get a lot more information. And the other thing is, I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology, and it's going to be in our 10th house, and that's honors, popularity, dealings with important people, your job interests, all of your responsibilities, any efforts you make to attain your goal. It also is the house of your parent that had the lesser influence on you while you were growing up, opposite from the 4th house, I believe it said while I was looking it up. So one parent got you in the 4th house and the other parent gets you over here in the 10th house. But it's a lot to do with your work, and I think based on what I'm seeing here and what I've heard watching astrology stuff, Saturn moves into Capricorn, and the 10th house is Saturn in Capricorn. So we're kind of really set up good for, especially for work prospects and moving on or getting the things together. That's the way I want to say it, that we could get together at the end of the year. And like I said, I'm kind of glad we're sliding out of 2017. Absolutely. So don't do anything to risk that or your position or standing in life, and don't do more than you can, don't bite off more than you can chew. That's exactly what I'm hearing from Spirit. And we have some words here, and the words are truth, gratitude, obedience, maybe to the other parent there, efficiency, and respect. But I think we're pretty much set up here for this month. So really remember that. Keep that in mind, because we're Aries, and we do all the time bite off more than we can chew, because we're go-getters, we're fire signs, we're not going to stop, we're determined. And all of a sudden, overall, is the moon card for the month. And I was like, where does that come in with the message I'm getting? And it surely does, because the moon card's telling us, look for the truth, right? And because the truth is going to come from within us, not without us. So for this month, not without as on the outside, for this month, we're really highly in tune with what others expect. That's how it feels. What do they expect from us? What things do we need to do to become in alignment with others? And we're doing this from within our own selves, and that's truth at the top, highest level. It means that our psychic abilities are really honed for this month, so anything we can do, like, well, if it does have to do with a parent, if there's some kind of matter we have to handle for them, something they need for us to do, we want to take care of that, you know, our intuition, maybe they're not telling us that they need something. You know, we're all different Aries. I can't hone this down. But I'm going to say, in a situation or with another person, we are in tune to find out what it is they need from us or how to approach if we need something from others. And we're going to do that with that word respect and with gratitude, okay? Because our next card here, that's why I was so excited, because the next card here is the Two of Wands. Now, with this card, there's only one caveat. Is that how you say it? This card is we are moving forward. It's like we're waiting for our ships to come in. See, he's looking out over the horizon. I don't know if that's the sun or the moon, but in this case, to me, it looks exactly like that moon. So there's some kind of project, if we started it, we're all different. Could be a project we've started that is going to culminate now. But with this comes that caveat. Sometimes there's something unexpected that'll pop in. So every time I see this card, I always say, let's say we were going to buy a new house. It's what's popping in my head right now. You know, not all of us Aries are out there buying a new house, but we're going to buy a new house. And we think our bank loan's cleared, and at the last moment, it's not. I'm going to have something else there to back me up. Another bank that I've dealt with before, something, some way I can go on the spur of the moment, go get it done. You know, nothing's going with this card. We have decided to do something, whatever we've decided, or whatever choice, because twos can come down to decisions or choices. Also, whatever choice we've made, it's going to come out great, but we have to use our intuition. So the obedience word comes in being obedient to that source of ourselves, to the truth that we are being given for ourselves. Whatever choice we make with this, have a backup plan. Let's say some of us are going to go into partnership with someone, right? And at the last moment they back out. You know, we have someone else we were investigating to go into that partnership with us. It just hit me right now. Maybe some of us have two partners, or, uh, well, we got two guys, girls, whatever, that we're kind of liking here. We're going to make the choice, or we think, maybe I like him a little more, but, or her a little more, but, you know, he or she has these qualities too. And while I'm doing this with my intuition full on, the other one we find out is dating someone else. Okay? At the last minute. The other guy was really good too, or the other girl was really good too. It's my backup plan. Okay, Aries? I don't think all of us got all these casting lines out looking for fish, but you get you get the gist of it. It's a lot more efficient to use my intuition to pick the right choice because my ship is coming in. Just a little matter of waiting. Maybe I have a couple things to finish up on a project, you know, whatever, that can, we're all different. It may not be, you know, or with that Two of Wands waiting for my ship to come in, I could have just got divorced and all of a sudden comes this new partner into my life, and I'm like, oh, that's why, that's what I was waiting for. And that's what my intuition told me. If I stay in this relationship one more day, that other thing that I'm feeling in my heart would have dissipated or disappeared. Or maybe there's two job prospects coming up. At the last minute, one falls through. I have my backup plan. I put my resume in somewhere else. Both jobs are equally as good, but the choice and decision, so with the moon card and this Two of Wands together, The choice and the decision at the last second may not be the one I thought I wanted, but it would be the better one, and that would be the truth. And for that, I would be grateful, right? Our next word we have here, respect, comes with this next card, the Queen of Cups. Now, could be a water sign, male or female, because these are general readings. Maybe someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone that I have a great deal of respect for, someone who would be really developed intuition, right? But with the Queen of Cups, her intuition is like honed or tempered by mature judgment. If she is not a person to give us this wise advice, and if she wasn't a person to give us that wise advice, I'm mixing up what I'm being told. She would be like a situation with a creative endeavor, maybe something to do with love. That proposal we were talking about, male or female, she doesn't have to be a female. Remember that, these are general readings. If I were a man watching this reading, this could be my wife. And she could tell me about the backup plan. You know, like keep this in mind while we're going for this. Because she's mature and her psychic development is always tempered with what is the mature way to do it, the right way to do it. This would be someone that genuinely cared about me, genuinely respected me, and was on my side and could help me for anything that I'm coming through or going through, and she's calm. I always think of her as like the mom in the deck. I don't know about all you guys, but a lot of us haven't had all that great experience with our mom. But she would be the mom that would be nurturing, loving, caring, cared about me all the time. I'd want to listen to her, my obedience. She's efficient. She's efficient. She knows the right way to go about doing the things I need to do to my best advantage. So if she was a friend, I'd take her advice. If she was maybe a relative around me, when I get to this Two of Wands thing, I'd say, this is my problem, what am I going to do? She would be truthful, honest, her intuition would spill forth into my hands or into my vibration. She would lift me up. With her also, maybe a lot of us Aries may have a lot of water in our chart. Maybe we need this right now. With this intuition being fully on, right? With the Moon card, maybe we need to temper our intuition with mature judgment, because they did say, don't bite off more than we can chew. We're Aries, we can do about anything, but don't bite off more than we can chew. They keep repeating that to me. That would go right up there with, if I have a plan or there's something I'm going to do, don't let others stop me, you know, in the middle of it. Like, let them infringe on my time or overtake my time that I need for these other things that I'm doing, because it's pretty much, you know, like people and circumstances are coming together. I would want to say in our work life, but not all of us are working. Maybe it would be, if it was in our work life, coming together for the completion of something that's going to bring us money. Money. Yeah, I just looked down. Our next card's the Six of Pentacles. So what more could we ask for? This is the card of giving and receiving. We'll be in the place financially where we can give to others, where we can help if we choose. where maybe we could fund a scholarship for someone else to go to college. Maybe it's the partner for this work project, and maybe they're giving us the funds to start up because the bank loan didn't go through. This card works both ways, giving and receiving. Maybe some of us got it over Christmas, because Christmas time people exchange presents. If you celebrate Christmas, maybe we got the big surprise that we're really grateful for. And now, because we're on our feet, we can help others that we saw were struggling. You know, what is our intuition telling us? What is because they're saying respect that. Respect that, because, that don't bite off. Or if you're in a position where you're in a boss type position, or not you being the boss, but like for your boss, if your boss issues an order now, respect that. Respect it. Don't ignore authority this month either, because it'll go much easier on us and get us more of what we want. 10th house, I think, is authority over you, too. We'll get much more of what we want. Yeah, and January starts income tax time here in the States, too. So, if the government says you got to pay this and I'm going to fight them, I'll fight them later. That's kind of the gist of what I'm getting. And just don't take these like gigantic, that whatever you're working on or what you're working towards, Aries, is coming to you. Don't risk yourself in the process of it. Like, if there's something I have to do, I'm going to do it. If it was something to do with the parent matter, I'd take care of it. But I'm not risking everything, for everything. I'm not going to risk everything for my health, my welfare, anything like that. Don't risk my health, welfare, all of my funds just because someone told me to. I'm going to do this with that maturity. I'm going to do it with my intuition fully on, because our next card here is the Lovers, and that's partnerships. They can be romantic. We have the Queen of Cups in here. We have the Moon card. We have the Two of Wands. We have that giving and receiving from the Six of Pentacles. It can be a romantic partnership. Like I said, maybe my intuition told me get out of this marriage or whatever and do it now. Get out of this job and do it now. Have my backup plan there, It can be business partnerships also. It can be something where two or more come together in harmony and unison for the completion of something. So if it's at work, maybe they gave us a team to work with. If it's like we're going to go do an entrepreneurial thing, there was two of us originally. Third one was coming in, but they backed out. Now we still have the two together. But this means harmony, balance, and where people pull together to help each other. And if that's not efficient, I don't know what is. And that's the truth of it. But that word gratitude's in there. So we want to be grateful and respectful for all the assistance we're giving. If we're getting the partner with this Queen of Cups, man, and that giving and receiving and waiting for the ships to come in, use your intuition. It's the right choice. If you were doing the wishy-washy, I always tell people, ask for illumination. Say there's nothing that is covered that shall not be revealed. And if there's someone who's pulling something fishy, they'll tell you. All you have to do is open your little ears, pull out the earplug or the stereo headphone thing, earbud you have in there, pull it out, you'll hear. You'll hear it every time. So maybe there's a little bit of gossip going on around work, such and such is going to get the position, but you feel like this is the position I should have. Pay attention to the orders of authority. Do those orders point blank. Maybe someone at Mercury was in retrograde for all of December. Maybe someone else is not paying attention to the orders, and because I did, I'm the one with the promotion. Because I paid attention to my intuition when this two choices came up, right? I had the backup plan. I had the other partner right there, and both were good and right. But this is better because I saw something, because of my intuition, that little illumination prayer. There is nothing that is covered that shall not be revealed, shows me at the last second the choice I should be making. For that is truth from my intuition, and I am very grateful and obedient to that source within me. Makes my life way more efficient, and I can respect that, right? I can respect it. Holy crap, we got daydream. Wow. Get in there with that moon card. I don't think I've ever pulled that before. Daydream. And I can't get the glare off of there for you. Anyhow, sorry about that. It says, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Aries, I think we've got it this month. I think we've got it. So whatever we've been working on, and things have been getting a little wacky last year, and it just never seemed to fully gel, or I can't figure out which is the right choice, right, for me to make. We will. This month we will. It says the angels sent you this card because they wish you to be open and receptive to new ideas. It's important for you to engage in dreaming now as a way to receive inspiration and wonderful ideas. Don't try to make anything happen. Just follow the trail of your thoughts naturally as they flow into new ways of looking at things. I'm going to say follow what the Queen of Cups is telling me. Write your ideas in a special journal. Ask your angels for guidance on which action steps to take to enact these dreams. Take action without delay where you are guided. And that moon card's going to back us up the whole way. Queen of Cups will too. That's efficiency. Two or more gathered together. Be open to new possibilities. Allow yourself to dream big. Give yourself permission to relax and let go. Try something new that you've always wanted to do. Brainstorm with yourself and others for new ideas. That's our Queen of Cups and our Lovers card there, and our intuition's on. Well, Aries, that's our reading for January. I think and hope this year is not going to be quite as rocky as last year. Absolutely. And I want to tell you all, thank you for all of your likes, shares, and your subscribes. I appreciate them all. And your comments. I read each and every one of them. I never miss them, even though I don't get a lot of time to write you back. I really appreciate it. And to all of you new subscribers, I'm absolutely floored. I told you last month, there's over 10,000 of you, and I just absolutely couldn't believe it. I just want to say thanks again, and to everybody I've met through doing the YouTube readings, and to everyone I've met through 28 years doing this work. I want to tell you all it's an honor and a privilege to have served you. If you want to know more about me or just neb about me, all the information is down below at the website, or if you want to set an appointment with me, everything that is at the website to do that. And I will hopefully see you back here next month. Bye-bye.